Hey everybody, in today's video we're going to be talking about the atomic time reception on the Casio G-Shock GW-9500 watch. So this is a multi-band 6 watch, and what that means is if you turn it on, you can have the watch automatically try and pull a time signal every night, and it will make sure that your watch time is always set correctly. On this model, the way you're going to know whether or not it successfully pulled a signal for that given day is this little triangle that's up here in the top left corner. You'll see there's a little section on the dial that says RC indicator, and then there's a little triangle there that shows you at a glance that it successfully pulled a signal for that given day. If you want to actually see the last time it was successfully pulled, maybe you didn't get it that day, you can actually do that on this watch. It's a little bit different than the other Casio watches because they actually give you your own mode for the atomic time signal, which I kind of like. The way we're going to get to that is we're going to use the mode button down here at the bottom left. You're going to press it a few times. First time's going to take you to sunrise and sunset, then your recordings, stopwatch, timer, alarm. After world time, you will see one that says R/C, and it will say receiving. When you go into this mode, it's basically just showing you some basic information. The last time you successfully received an atomic signal for my watch was at 1:11 p.m. Not sure if you can see it or not, but I am in 12-hour format, so p.m. on November 2nd. Now, most of you out there who know about the atomic time signal know that if it pulled it at p.m., it's because I manually pulled that signal. The atomic time signal will basically try and pull between 12 a.m. and 5 a.m. every night, or I should say early morning. So whenever you see a successful reception that has a PM indicator, it's a dead giveaway that I did it manually. If you want to do a manual pull, while you're in this mode, you're going to press and hold the bottom right button, which is your altimeter button. So I'm going to go ahead and do that now. Again, you really don't have to do this. If you have the automatic feature turned on, like in my case, tonight it will try and pull a signal automatically. If you have that feature turned off, or even if you have it turned on, you can always manually do it by going into this mode, pressing and holding the altimeter button, and now it is successfully trying to pull a signal. You'll notice that my receive indicator is blinking. That tells me that it's currently trying to pull a signal. What's weird with this watch is it kind of takes a while before your display shows anything. It kind of is like, well, what's going on here? In a couple of seconds, we will see the level of the signal strength. L1 is going to be your lowest signal. L3 is going to be your highest signal. Ideally, you would be facing a window or you would be outside. It's also easier to pull a reception at nighttime versus daytime. Things like the weather can have an impact on this. And then the other thing is not all home locations are eligible to pull an atomic signal. So you could be in an area that this feature is not going to work for you. I've got a pretty good signal strength right here. I've got an L3, which is the highest. So we will see whether or not I happen to pull a signal. This process can take anywhere from 1 to 20 minutes. You'll notice at the bottom you always have your current time. It's 1:38 p.m. for me. And then this M that you're seeing at the bottom is my current battery level, which is medium. If you are at a low battery level, I don't think the atomic time functionality will work. You have to be at medium or higher. Okay, so we're done, and we can tell that we were successful. If we weren't successful, you would see an error across the screen. In my case, it has updated my time to 1:40. The date is the same because it's the same date that we successfully pulled the last signal. And then the receiving indicator is still on the watch, which is an indication that you received a successful pull on that given day. I wanted to mention, if we were unsuccessful there, that receiving indicator would go to blank to let you know that the last time it tried to pull it, it was unsuccessful. But in our case, we were successful. We can go ahead and press the mode button to get back to our main timekeeping mode. Just wanted to show you now, if I go back to the receiving mode, the time has been updated with the last time it successfully pulled that reception. Pretty simple stuff. That's a quick look at the atomic time or the multiband 6 functionality on the G-Shock GW-9500 watch. Hope the video helped.